Testing, 1, 2. Oh yeah, it's working. All right, I had 16 people. I'm gonna wait 30 seconds or so and then start showing you guys around. Daddy Matty T is here. And the audio is pretty bad for Ethan. Top fan. Thank you, Tim. Tim Heatley. Blake's dad. All right, let's do it. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the stream. This is Coach Weaver, and it's August 11th, 2025, and I apologize for the delay. But I want to show you this. Lynn, please describe what you mean, what I can do to help or change it. Maybe the problem. All right, whose idea was this the live stream? Okay, thank you, Mac. What are my options? This is good. All right. Oh man. All right. Rate the audio quality 1 to 10. And then if it's no good, I'll just post it after. It'll get posted after no matter what. Oh, like a 6 to 7? Okay. All right. Well, good. So you need to be able to see my screen, which is easy. Excellent. All right. I'm about to show you the platform we're using to collect and distribute your fundraising page to raise money for the Swim-A-Thon. Okay, if you type in gmcswimming.com/swim-a-thon, the page doesn't exist. So what you need is you need to reference your email. By referencing your email, if you've sent me a personal email, and it looks like most everybody's is correct. A couple of you, say Angelina and Charlie's. I had one, but it doesn't look like it's working properly. Everyone who's is working properly received an email, something like this, and it'll say like Coach Weaver, and it'll say something about Swim-A-Thon fundraising page, and you'll start seeing these things. Okay, click the first link. You can follow along with me. Click the first link. All right, so you've been invited to participate. Okay, by participating, this is to you. athletes. You are participating by fundraising, okay? Your goal is $667. That is because 667 times 34 of you nearly gets us to our goal of 23,000. Okay, so this goal can be changed, but I want you to know that this is what our target would be in order to get, on average, in order to get to that big goal. Okay, there are 2 links here. That's it. There are 2 links: the share page and then the management page. Okay, so the share page looks like this. This is what people in your community who you would normally reach out to, this is what they would see. They would receive this instead of a pledge sheet. Right? It shows them who we are, what our event is, but as you can see, it's for me specifically. So this would be my specific page, right? And it says, friends and family, I'll be diving in for this Swim-A-Thon this Saturday. You can read this on your own. I'm asking for sponsors to what? To help me reach my fundraising goal. You can pledge a certain amount for every lap I swim, or simply make a flat donation. Okay, when does this end? This ends on August 23rd, right? That is the next Saturday. What does this mean? It means that out of your $667 goal, you have 12 days from today to collect. You can collect what types? You can collect a pledge donation or a flat donation. If you've done a Swim-A-Thon before, this is the same. Okay. As soon as someone wants to donate to you, they choose, is it a pledge or is it a flat donation? Right? Pledges will not be collected past this Saturday, because that's when our laps, our actual swim occurs. But you have a whole week extra to continue fundraising, okay, to try to reach towards your goal. So once they click that green button, donate to your name, they choose, as you can see, a flat amount or a per lap donation. So if on average, athletes complete about 160 laps in 90 minutes. So if they pledge 10 cents per lap, they are estimating, or they're expecting to pay about $16. They do not have to include this tip. They do not have to include this tip. Okay? This display name is who they are, right? It gives them credit for donating. It shows you who they are, right? It also leaves them space to add a comment, like anything at all. It stands for secret message, okay? And then they can pay with credit card, right? They put all this in. They get a tax receipt, and this payment is tax deductible, so they can subtract this from their taxable income at the end of the year and receive a tax benefit from it. Okay. If they want to make a flat donation, they can choose that amount here. All right. Add the same information and then pay with various different methods. Once it's sent, it's done. And then you can go back to your page and you will see your running total at the top and who has donated to you. Okay. So this is your personal page that you would share. The other page is the management page. Only you can access this. Okay. So this is your behind the scenes. This is where you can add a photo. Oh boy. Yes. Yeah, no, let's remove this. Let's do Coach Dean. Let's assume I'm Coach Dean. Perfect. Right. Like I said, you can change your goal. Maybe you're feeling a little ambitious and you want to go $6,000. Right. That's great. Maybe you have a different lap goal of not 160, but 167. I don't know. Okay. You can also edit that message that is just a ChatGPT message to be something more personalized. you should all do this. You should all change this to dear friends and family. All right. At the end, you should add your own name. Once again, this makes it personalized. That's great. Okay, and there's me. And check this out. Once you click all of this, once you save all this, you can invite people by putting in their information this way, and it'll send it to them automatically. You have to follow up with someone over text or in person or a call if you send them an email, right? That's a team rule for sure. Okay, so you have two screens. Just summarizing, you have a share page, okay? That is the one that people actually see, right? And then you have a management page, okay? A management page. This is where you can send people emails and texts with all the information they need and then track it in real time, okay? The best part is when you go to our team page. So Swim-A-Thon, your personal page, and then see where it says GMC, click that here, and you'll see our whole team page, right? You'll see a leaderboard of who has raised the most, what states we've collected by. This is also where donors can search for people like Wim Clay. All right, and then go straight to his page. Okay, so Wim's page is already set up. He just needs to use the link sent to his email to edit it. All right, so that is everything as far as the links and the pages go. Oh boy, let's see. Perfect. Oh man, the audio got better. There's no way Cole Freaky's here. Can you read the goal you've set number by number? No, Blake, I will not read that. I'm sure you're recording on the other side. Guys, this is the replacement for the Swim-A-Thon pledge sheets. There are no pledge sheets, okay? I'm going to follow up with you all tomorrow with an email about this. And if you are staying after school tomorrow, please come to my room and we can look at this. We can start pulling together a list of businesses. Businesses are absolutely the ones who we ought to communicate with because they can give big dollars very quickly, and that can just totally boost your fundraising. One of the last things that I want to show you before I tell you about team captains is this list, which I'll also share with you. If you know anybody who works at one of these companies, okay, or maybe your parents work there. By the way, your parents or any other GMC family can get one service hour for every $10 they spend. They also can stack their service hours. So if they want to spend, well, let's do some quick math. If they're here for, so if it's 36 parent hours a year for 4 years, that's 144 parent hours they need total. Okay. If they wanted to just make a donation of $1,440, they would be done with all their parent service hours for all 4 years of your time in high school. Okay, so that's an option to them, right? But if any of them work at one of these companies, the company will double whatever they donate. So if your parent works for PepsiCo or Pfizer or Duke Energy or any of the ones listed here, once again, I'll send this. Or maybe they work for GE. Maybe your parent works for GE. If they donate $100 and then submit a form to their HR department at work, then GE will match it and also donate $100 to our swim team, which is excellent. Okay, some of them will triple it. So companies can be a real big benefit. I will have more to share with you about what companies want to know because they want to benefit from their donation, and we can help them with a sponsorship. Once again, we have 2 weeks to do this because we have the rest of this week, and then you have to turn in all the money by the end of next week. So that means you can continue hunting next week, all right? So I'm going to send you that email. And then tomorrow I will also share with you our incentives. Some of the incentives will be the new swim bags, which are going to be a Arena brand. Some of them will be free apparel from the team store, which will be opening up later this week. Some of the incentives are a team dinner, an invitation to a team dinner at Hall's Chop House downtown. Meaning if you hit that fundraising tier, for example, if that is $1,100, if you raise $1,100, made up number, then you would be invited to join us, and we would schedule a dinner where everyone else who raised that same amount or more can eat for free at Hall's Chop House, for example. Okay, there are a couple other ones we're working on, and I want to make sure that I have the pictures and the information to tell you exactly. And so I'll send that to you tomorrow. And Ethan asked a good question about being penalized for reaching or not reaching a goal. They're simply incentives. They're just there to motivate you. Okay, we talked a lot about goals today. We've been doing this a few years. Goals are way easier to work towards when you have something of value to get from it. Okay, if there are no other questions, let's wrap up and go to bed. But nothing. Does anybody else like Texas Roadhouse in general? Because we can do both. Perfect. All right, guys. Let's talk team captains. The 6 team captains, based on a combination of votes and individual. Well, the votes spoke for themselves. Our girl team captains this year are Naomi Henning, Caroline Hassan. Our boys team captains are Maddox Turnus, Jimmy Beeson, Wim Clay, Quinn Anderson. So once again, that's Naomi and Caroline, Maddox, Jimmy, Quinn, and Wim. Right? Blew it out of the water as far as the votes. So congrats to those 6 of you. Your team definitely looks up to you. Myself, Coach Luke, Coach Caroline, also totally believe in you and love you and are excited to lead a great season. First swim meet there's only 7 practices left. Swim-A-Thon is this Saturday. We're still waiting to hear from Stone Lake, so let's plan on being at Canebrake. We'll let you know as soon as we do about anything else. Please message me in the group meet if you've got any other ideas or have any major questions. I'm sure you're not the only one. Otherwise, we'll talk to you tomorrow. I never know how to end these.